Yo, what's going on, y'all? Good evening, good evening. It's April 20th, May 20th, 2019. Welcome to the living room. I'm your host, Ja. Off a long weekend, a little tired, but I'm still here. Still here. Thanking God. We gonna get through it. Oh man. I ain't even mad about it though. I'm blessed. Highly favored. Yeah. Mel said good evening all, even though she the only one in here. Mel said every day is a blessing. Am I crazy? Go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kissing you is. I think I'm gonna change this shit up, man. I think I'm gonna change this up. I think I'm gonna start doing like once, like 3 days of the week, three days out the week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something. You know what I mean? Because Dana, what up, Dana? Dana said checking in. Um, I noticed the participation drop dramatically, like drastically drop, very, very low. You know what I mean? And I don't want to waste nobody else. I don't want to waste nobody's time, and I don't want my time to be wasted. So I'm gonna cut it back a few days, cut it back to a few days, and see what happens from there. You know, whatever. You know what I mean? Everything happened for a reason, though, so I ain't even mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. Those that want to, that want to hear something positive or into positive speaking or into positive things, you know what I mean? They're going to tune in. Those that aren't, or maybe they just don't want to hear from me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You have options. You have choices. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to exercise those options and choices, and that's all good. What's going in and out, man? Rarika. Welcome to the living room, Rarika. How you doing? Take your shoes off, sit down, relax, get involved in the conversation. You know what I mean? That's what makes it run smooth, a whole lot smoother. When y'all get involved, it makes it a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying? And your opinion might be the opinion that saves somebody or helps somebody. So you never know, man. Stop being quiet, sitting in the shade. You know what I'm saying? Come out to the sun where we all shining at. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. I know. Just must be something special. That you can be any way you want it, but you decided to be here with me. No, it was meant to be. Come let your boy get in. You can tell all your friends in this club. Y'all see what the topic is. Y'all just jump right in. You know what I'm saying? What inspires y'all? What moves y'all? I move by motivation. I move by motivated people. You know what I'm saying? I like to see people doing good. That inspires me to want to be greater than, you know what I'm saying, than I possibly could be. You know what I'm saying? Looking in my kids' eyes, you know what I'm saying, knowing what I've been through in life, you know what I'm saying, and vowing to never allow them to go through that. You know what I mean? That inspires me to be great. That's where I get my strength and my courage from, and my motivation from. You know what I mean? Just knowing that I provide that shelter for them to be comfortable in their life. You know what I mean? To make sure that they don't ever have to go through nothing I went through. You know what I mean? That's my motivation to keep it funky, keep it moving. You know what I mean? And I don't want security rolling up on us. I'm not hesitating, I just don't want to rush. 'Cause you can be any way you want it. Troy said, good evening, everyone. Sorry, a little late. You ain't missing nothing. Ain't nobody here. Got a couple people in here. You ain't missing nothing. You on time, actually. Say what's up. They can't keep answering, maybe. Yeah. I'm good, Bianca. Had a long ass weekend. You know what I mean? Shot to New York. Made it back safe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. I can't complain, you know what I mean? I cannot complain. Life is good, man. Got to see a lot of my family I haven't seen in a long time. My siblings I haven't seen in a long time, few years now, you know what I mean? That was definitely watching, just seeing my nieces and nephews, you know what I'm saying, that I haven't seen in a while. They just growing up, and it's like, damn, time is really moving, looking at my siblings like, damn, like we really grown with our own families, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was like really kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So it was I had a good weekend, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had a good weekend. Montoya said, when I'm down, I like to do my crafts. I love seeing a work of art. The more I do it, the more motivation I have. Okay. Oh, now everybody coming in. Okay. I see. Dane said, knowing I still have little ones that look up to me, keep me motivated. Absolutely. My little ones is my push, man. My little ones is yo, listen, let me tell you something. I held my grandson for the first time this weekend. The energy and the vibe that I felt from that. I mean, you somebody said this to me too. You got love for your children, but that love for your grandchildren, that shit is like a whole nother level of type of love. You understand what I'm saying? That's like a whole, just holding him. And my daughter picked me up from the airport. You know what I'm saying? And this is along the lines of what we talking about right now. So understand this. My daughter picked me up from the airport, and you know what I'm saying, it's my first time seeing my grand. I see him on, we talk through the Facebook thing, you know what I mean? And I see him, you know what I'm saying, I get to talk to him, whatever. But just actually holding him and actually being able to physically touch him and look him in his face, and he playing with my bed, you know what I'm saying? He pulling on my hairs on my bed and pulling my hat down, you know what I'm saying? And just being all playful. He didn't even want to go back to his mother. My daughter said, "Oh, you acting funny," and it felt real. It's the energy and the vibe was just felt so good, man. My daughter went and took the car seat out of her car and put it in the car I was in. So you want to come with me? All right, go ahead. Go with your granddaddy. And he left with me, no problem. Didn't cry not one time, nothing. Rode out with me. Word. Then his father did. His father came, tried to get him. He did the same thing. He went to his father like this and just said, went back to me. Came back to me. Your video is buffering. Keep going in and out. How about now? Is it good now? Talk to me, y'all. Y'all still there? Been around the world, nah, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Y'all there? What's going on? You still buffering? April, what up, April? April said the aliens being without Wi-Fi. Dana said grandkids is a different love. It's because you know that it's an extension of you and your bloodline with continue even when you leave this world. It's like you're a tree and the root and your kids and grandkids and are the branches that continue to grow and extend. Love my grandbabies. April said the aliens are messing with my Wi-Fi until they're laughing at April. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact, Dana. I didn't realize that until you know what I mean? I knew that, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I can hold my son, and I love my son with my heart, man. You understand what I'm saying? I can hold my son, and that energy is just vibrant. And you know what I'm saying? You think you can't get no better than that with your children. But then your grandkids come, and it's like, yo, it's two different things. It's not even a comparison, you know what I mean? It's not that one's greater than the other. It's just different. You understand what I'm saying? That energy is different, but that's my motivation. I put it out there, man. I come from nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say I come from nothing, I'm not saying my family don't have anything, or I come from a family that's broke, or that was from the gutter, or not. Like, no, I don't mean that whatsoever. You understand what I'm saying? But what they got don't help. It's not beneficial to me and what I'm doing with mine. You know what I'm saying? There's no help from nobody with what I do. So my motivation comes from that pure energy, that drive. I've been broke. I've been broke to where I couldn't feed myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a child. I was only like 14, 15 years old, but I understand. My comprehension is great. You understand what I'm saying? I felt that feeling to have nothing. I understand that all too well. You understand what I'm saying? Not have nowhere to rest your head, not have no food to eat. You know, I'm trying to figure out what you're going to eat or how you're going to eat the next day. Thinking of ways to feed yourself, to, you know what I'm saying? Besides going to somebody's garbage can and going and begging somebody for something to eat or something, you know what I mean? And doing things like that. It was just, I've been there. I don't never, ever, ever want to return there. That's why I'm so grateful and humble with the things that I do have. You understand what I'm saying? My kids, man, I would never, ever in my life want them to experience the things that I've experienced, man. And it's not me, you know, trying to play on emotion about the shit that I've been through. Not at all, man. This is real shit. I've been through the shit that I say I've been through. I'm not just saying this shit just because it sound good and you know people might be sympathetic to it. No, I've really been through this shit. I've really been through this shit for real, and I made it through it. I made it through. That's what makes me special. Everybody don't make it through. Everybody doesn't make it through. Not with a level head. Nah, that shit is damning, man. That should have tear you down. I should have tear you down, man. Eat your ass alive. Word. It's not good, man. Oh. It's sickening, man. It's just sickening, man. Yeah, man. You just gotta focus, man. Like you gotta want more, man. Like when I get down and I get in those near depression modes, that's when I fight the hardest to you know to motivate myself to do so. I won't allow myself to just lay around and just think too much. Because when you think too much, when you thinking too much, you got too much time on your hands. You know what I mean? There's too much time on your hands, so you feel a certain type of way. You start to think, you start to overthink things. You know what I mean? A lot of us, if you anything like me, I overthink sometimes. When I got too much time on my hand, I overthink. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I don't. That's not a good thing, man. Okay, I missed a few comments. Mel said it happens. I don't know. You probably seeing something I don't see. Kimberly, what's up, Kimberly? How you doing tonight? Your leader said, everyone. Kim said, good evening, everyone. Yeah. I think, actually, Mel, I think that's probably when it was freezing. Y'all did tell me it was freezing, right? So that's probably what it was. So that's probably why I don't think I missed anything because I read everything that I seen. So it's probably something that just didn't show up on the screen. But anyway, yeah. What motivates y'all? What can you? How can you inspire somebody else to want to be their best? You know what I'm saying? If somebody going through something right now, at this particular moment, right now, what would you say to them to help lift their spirits? Like what type of advice would you give them to help motivate them to want to be, you know, better than and to get out of that slump, to, you know, to take them dirty ass sweats off, go get in the shower, shave, you know what I'm saying, or clean yourself up, you know what I'm saying, if you're a female, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, to fix your hair up, you know what I mean, brush your teeth. What would you do to motivate them? Well, what can you tell them to motivate them? That you can. What are words of inspiration that you can give to somebody that's going through a state of depression right now? What kind of advice would you give them? What would you say? And that's a question to everybody that's watching. So those that choose to answer, that'll be greatly appreciated. My advice would be, it's just today. You're only going through this. It's just one day. You got to move past that, man. Tomorrow is a new day. Wake up with a new attitude. If you stay stuck in that moment, you're going to stay stuck in that moment. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get up out of that. You got to get out of that moment. Don't allow that moment to defeat you. And it's just that simple. You can't allow that moment to defeat you. Get yourself together. Get up out of the bed. Don't think you ever been, and this is how I do, honestly speaking. When I get in that mode and I'm just lazy and I'll be like, oh man, I don't feel like doing this. Oh man. I get in that mode. What I do, I just jolt up. I push myself, get up, do something. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it's vacuum the floor or something, you know what I'm saying? Do something. Because once I do that one thing, it's gonna motivate, it's gonna get my engine started. You understand what I'm saying? You know how with a car, with them old cars, you have to go outside and start them up, you know what I'm saying? Enable for them to run right when it's cold outside and things like that. You have to go outside and start them and let them run for a while to get that engine warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Once that engine get warmed up, that car running like new again. You understand what I'm saying? Or I view it as when you at a pool and you know what I'm saying, you touch the water and you like, oh, this water a little, you know, but it's hot as hell outside, but you like, oh, this water a little chilly. I don't really want to jump in. Run and jump in. Because once you're in the air, you can't turn around. Ain't no stopping. You just got to deal with it after that. You plunging in. You going in the water. You understand what I'm saying? You just got to, your next move now is to brace yourself. What comes next? What comes after that? All right, I took the jump. I'm in the air. What do I do next? That's my thing. You understand what I'm saying? Run and jump in that damn water. Don't think about it. You think about it, like I said, a lot of times we talk ourselves out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The leader said, I spend time with myself to figure out why I'm feeling that way and what I need to do to fix it. Sometimes other people's advice is not the best for you. Yeah, but they're sitting there thinking about it, but to yourself, you're the reason why you're in that situation. So a lot of times you need somebody, you know what I'm saying, or you need that motivation from somebody else. And you're absolutely right, though. A lot of people advice ain't, because a lot of people not going to tell you stuff that's beneficial to you. A lot of people tell you shit to harm you, you know what I'm saying, because they have ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? They're not out. They don't have your best interest at heart. So a lot of people will tell you some bullshit. So you got to be careful. Like you said, you got to be careful of who you get that advice from. But at the same time, you have to talk to somebody other than, sometimes you got to step outside yourself to get that advice that you need to get. Because a lot of times the advice that you've been giving yourself ain't working for yourself. You know what I mean? Montoya said kids and grandkids should motivate everyone. Yes, I hate getting up for work, getting up going to work, but how my kids' lives will turn out if we wasn't motivated is my biggest concern. My oldest still motivates me and he on his own. Lead by example. A lot of people talk about others but don't have no motivation. Absolutely. And she said, let a person know they are better than that. It's always somebody doing worse than you. Even though we wish nothing on anyone, but as long as you have air in your lungs, you are capable. You've been around me a long time. You starting to talk like me. Word. Mel said, being grateful what I have and not focusing in on what I don't have help keep me motivated because I know it can be worse. So my goals keep me focused. My advice to anyone going through it is be grateful for every day as a new day to change your situation. Some people are not here to get another chance, but you're here, so make the best of it. The leader says sometimes you have to remind people of who they are, that they are strong and can make it through, especially if you know they've been through worse, affords you a great opportunity to encourage them. Greater opportunity to encourage them. I'm sorry. I agree. A lot of people don't know they're great. A lot of people been misled and been in abusive situations to where people manipulated them to think less of themselves when they truly are in fact great. They don't accept it because somebody's gotten into their head to make them think that they're less than what they are. We are all great in our own right. We all great. You might not be great in what I'm great in. I might not be great in what you great in. We're great together. We're great together. You're great at what you do. I'm great at what I do. She may be great at what she do. He may be great at what he do. The whole key to the thing is finding that thing that you great at. You have to find that thing what you great at. Motivate yourself. Light that fire. You understand what I'm saying? Like people hate to see another person come up. That don't bother me. It inspires me. Be inspired by your brothers and sisters that are doing great. You understand what I'm saying? Be inspired by them. Don't hate on them. Be inspired by them. Talk to them. Find out what they had to do. You understand what I'm saying? Find out what they had to do to get to where they at. If they don't want to talk to you, find your own way. Because a lot of times people not going to give you that map. You understand what I'm saying? You got to figure it out yourself. But if that's the case, find your own way. It's okay to find your own way. What's wrong with that? But be motivated enough. You can't get nothing sitting on your ass doing nothing. You can't get nothing sitting on your ass doing nothing. Understand that, man. If you want it, get your ass up and go get it. It's just that simple. It might not be the way that that person got it. Stop trying to do what everybody else do and do what works for you. Do what works for you. Be motivated and do what works for you. As simple as that. You can't be motivated on somebody with doing somebody with trying to do what. I mean, you can be motivated doing what somebody else do. Maybe what you're meant to do. It may be true, but a lot of times that's not the case. Stop trying to do what they do. You understand what I'm saying? You watch this person right here. They build a boat. You understand what I'm saying? You could build a boat, but that's not what you meant for. You understand what I'm saying? You're not meant to build a boat. You meant to be in broadcasting somewhere on a big screen or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you limit your talents and you stop what you doing because he made it look easy. So you want to try to do what he doing instead of following your heart and what you believe and what you know you're supposed to do. You want to follow what he did because he did it instead of following with your true path. A lot of us follow footprints that was laid out before us of people that traveled these roads before us. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you got to create your own. You got to find your own path. You keep following these people to dead ends and then leading you to dead ends. Come on, man. Get motivated, man. Life is like you only live once. You only live once, man. Pick your feet up when you walk. Stop dragging your foot in the sand, man. Put a bounce in your step, man. Pick your head up. Walk with your head up straight. Even if you ain't got nothing to be motivated about, be motivated about not having nothing. Let that be your motivation. I don't got nothing. I want to get it. Let me do something. Felicia said, you're a stronger person than that. Keep your head up. Look for a better tomorrow. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Felicia? My choice said, I just did a school project on rediscovering your passion in life. When you lose it, think about things that bring you energy. If you don't have a hobby, find one. Nothing wrong with a hobby. Hobbies are great. Hobbies are great. And in our days right now, in this day and age, hobbies make money. Believe that. People make careers out of their hobbies. You got coin collectors make careers out of their hobbies that make money. You got people that love talking to other people. You understand what I'm saying? That go and do seminars and speeches and whole motivational classes and things like that and make money out of it because that's their passion. That's their hobby. That's what they like to do. But they make money out of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your leader says some people just need a little encouraging or a new idea and or to be left alone. All the above. Leave their ass alone then. They'll figure it out. When a person asks you for their space, like if a person asks me for their space, by all means, take all the space you need. Take all the space you need. I don't get offended by that. You understand what I'm saying? Because eventually, if they want to come back around, they'll come back around. If they don't, it wasn't meant to be in my life in the first place. It's just that simple for me. It's just that simple for me. Word. So, you need space, get your space. Sometimes I need space. I step back. You know what I mean? It's okay to do that, but if you don't have all the answers, if you understand that you don't have all the answers, you need people. You need other people. You need to be motivated, not by other people. I'm not saying you need to be motivated by other people, but you need to motivate yourself. But what I'm saying is you need other people, though. We all need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Mel said also, if someone can't find a reason to get motivated for themselves, then focus on who or what means the most to them and let that motivate them to move forward. Just let that be your kickstart. Let that be your kickstart, because at the end of the day, you need to do it for you. You need to be, if you're not doing it for you, it's not going to last. be doing it for somebody else, because eventually you'll get tired, or eventually you'll create some type of resentment towards that person, especially if it's something that you don't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? And you're just doing it just because you feel like you need to do it for them. And I'm not talking about your children. I'm talking about maybe a spouse, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? Our kids, we do things, well, we should do things, you know what I'm saying, without thinking. If my kids is hungry and I don't got no money, I'm going to get some money. I'm going to get some food. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the way I am. I'm going to get some food, just like I had to do when I was hungry. I'm going to get some food. You know, I'm going to make sure my kids eat. And I don't care if I got to walk I don't care if I got to walk in a hot ass sun, you know what I'm saying, for miles to go get them. So they're going to eat. They are going to eat. If it kills me, they're going to eat. My main mission is to make sure that my children are okay. That's my motivation. That's my motivation. Period. And not only that, I want to do that. This is what I want to do, because it's not about me no more. I've had my time. You understand what I'm saying? I've had years upon years upon years to myself to do what I needed to do for me. You understand what I'm saying? I've done that. Now I brought these kids into this world. My sole responsibility is to make sure that they are good, to make sure that I get them headed in the right direction so they can make the better choices in life and choose a better path. You understand what I'm saying? That path that they're comfortable in and they can create a life out of. That's my motivation. Montoya said, yes, everyone is great at something, but you have to step out the box to find that greatness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always hang around people with more than you. When someone is on your level, you will be content where you are in your life. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You can hang with people that's on your level, that's doing the same things you're doing. That doesn't stop your drive. If you're a motivated person, that doesn't stop your drive, because now you're looking at them like, damn, all right. Like for instance, I get a 3-bedroom house. All my friends got 3-bedroom houses, 2-car garages, big yards, whatever. Now my thought now is, all right, I want something bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? I need something bigger than this. It's like a healthy competition. No hate at all. It's like a healthy competition, because now I want something better than what the rest of us have. I want to step my shit up. You understand what I'm saying? So now I want to move up from that level right there. If they're content with where they at, that's on them. Me, nah, I'm not gonna never be content. Not gonna never be content. Your leader said, I just said the other day that if people looked at themselves the same way the people who think they're the best thing since sliced bread, wow, how much higher people would hold their head, will hold their heads and know they can do it. I also say it's okay to get down and depressed. Just don't unpack your bags and live there. Acknowledge it, respect it, let it go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Javon, how you doing, Javon? Welcome to the living room. Javon says, start listening to the best motivational speeches on YouTube over and over to filter out the negative thoughts. Or start listening to me. How about that? Start listening to me. I'll motivate your ass. Vanetta said, hello, guys. What's going on, Vanetta? Montoya says, sometimes space is just to gather your thoughts and know which way to go. Like TD Jake said, you can't be a firefighter and turn it every which way, trying to put out all the fires, because something is going to burn to the ground, because you can't do it all alone. Absolutely not. Your leader said, yep, Montoya, if you hang with non-broke MFs, you bound to be the 10th. Surround yourself with 2 broke muff and the other 7 in where you trying to go. Just don't ever forget where you came from. Bruce said, blessed evening, everyone. Tiffany said, yeah, I like that. I like that, your leader. She said, if you hang with 9 broke MFs, you bound to be the 10th. Surround yourself with 2 broke muff and the other 7 and where you trying to go. Just don't ever forget where you came from. Never forget where you came from, man. The same way God, listen, the same way God provides you them legs and them feet to climb up that ladder, the same way he'll take every step off that ladder and have your ass slide right back down. So the same people, that's a fact. The same people that you meet going up, you meet them on the way down. You know what I'm saying? Be the key thing, man, humbleness. Be humble in all that you do. Be humble. Learn humility. It's very important in life to have a sense of humility. It really is, man. It really is. When you start thinking that you better than, you know what I'm saying, you better than now, being motivated and being better than somebody, you know what I'm saying, like those are 2 different things. Let's not confuse the 2. You know what I'm saying? Being motivated to do things and to want more for yourself, you know what I'm saying, without all the ignorance and the stupidity of trying to down somebody because they trying to do a certain thing or doing it a certain way. No, and you got a little more than them. Nah, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's not good at all. I want to be great, man. I don't want to be known as I want to leave my mark. Period. That's just me. Y'all can do what y'all want to do it or do it how y'all want to do it. I want to leave my mark, man. I definitely want to leave my mark. I want people to remember me when I go. That's all. Or it's so much more I want to do and see. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more I want to do and see, but you know, not being motivated to do it and see it is going to prevent a lot of things from not happening. And it's just that simple. Montoya said it won't stop your drive, but when you can be doing 70 and you only doing 40, you will notice a difference. How many times you think about what you could have had or what you could have done if you weren't hanging with certain people? Tiffany said, I'm just focused on me right now to where nothing can stop my grind. So if you're not on the same, I don't care to be around those that's not sharing that same energy I have. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. I don't want to be around people that stay. If you stagnant in your life and I see that, you understand what I'm saying? Because I know you, like I personally know you, and you're just stagnant in your life, I can't be around you. I can't be around you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that doesn't benefit me in no type of way. You don't even benefit your damn self. You understand what I'm saying? You cheating yourself. So why would you not cheat me? You understand what I'm saying? If you're not motivated enough to move yourself to a better position or out of the bullshit that you in, what can I possibly draw from you? You understand what I'm saying? We have nothing in common at that point. You're content with sitting in shit. Whereas I want to, you know what I'm saying? I stepped in shit and I'm taking them shoes off and I'm going to get in the shower because I want to be better. I want to look good and smell good and, you know what I'm saying, make and carry myself in a more productive way. I don't want to just sit in shit. No, I'm not going to do that. So we have nothing in common. Mel says sometimes just being tired of a situation or certain things is enough to kickstart you into doing better, more, and move on to what's best for you. Yeah, you know what? You absolutely right, because I refute. A fool to me is a person that learns something and still does the same thing that they supposedly just learned from. You do the same thing to put yourself back in that same position. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I've been hungry before. I will never be hungry again. You understand what I'm saying? I had to learn how to eat on my own, whether right or wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I learned how to survive. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily care for the way I did things. You understand what I'm saying? But I did it out of my instinct to survive. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't taught to me. I was thrown in the woods and said, listen, find your way home. You know what I'm saying? I was told to find your way home, but never told where home was at. So I was just walking around. You understand what I'm saying? I was just walking around trying to figure things out. Fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? I was just thrown in the wolves and told, listen, you got to find your way home, but never was told where home was at in the first damn place. You understand what I'm saying? So I did things out of instinct. Instinctively, I knew what I needed to do to survive. And I'm not to say that it was right. I don't condone it in no type of way. You know what I'm saying? But when you face with life and death situations, you have to do what you got to do to survive. Period. Point blank. You know what I mean? I don't knock nobody for nothing they do if it's based on them whether they see the next day or not. I don't knock nobody for that. You can't. I can't. I'll be a hypocrite. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't care who it is. If you put me in a situation to where it's me or you and I gotta survive, you out of here. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm Lord forgive me for saying that, you know what I'm saying? But you out of here. I'm not, you serious? Man. I'm motivated in that type of way because I need for my kids to be all right. I can't leave this earth. Now, God may have other plans. We all know nobody's promised tomorrow, but I want to leave this earth. When I leave this earth, I want my kids to know that I gave it my all. You know what I'm saying? I tried to give them all that I could. I want them to understand that they were my motive. These are my heroes. You understand what I'm saying? The roles are reversed in this situation. My children are my heroes. They motivate me. I smile when I see them just walking around happy for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? Because there really is a reason, but they don't even realize what the reason is. You understand what I'm saying? Your leader said, and I don't care how old you are, youngest or old, youngest of youngest, or oldest to oldest, it is always an accomplishment. I don't care if you're 63 and you accomplish something. I'm fighting my personal ladders, not the world's. Man, everybody is great, man. You got to find what you're great at. Everybody is great. You just got to find what you're great at. I asked, what would you tell a person that inspired, or how would you inspire a person? Only like three of y'all responded, man. Like how y'all would inspire somebody. We slipping in here, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna deal with the people that want to be dealt with. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stop putting myself out there like that. We're gonna sit back and I'm gonna reevaluate things. You know what I mean? What's best for me? You know what I'm saying? I have people tell me, yo, Jai, yo, you really motivate me, this, that, and the third, but they don't even come in. You know what I'm saying? They don't even come in here. They know I just do things like this and I talk like this. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my motivation. I didn't choose I didn't choose to do this. This was something that it was brought to my attention that I was great at. Building up people, you know what I'm saying? Sharing my life experiences to help other people. This is something that I was told that I was great at. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even recognize it. I knew I could talk to people, you know what I'm saying? I knew people listened to what I was saying, but I didn't know that I had the gift to help motivate people, to move them out of bad situations, to help them, you know, to redirect people. I didn't know I had that gift. You know what I mean? And I thank God that I do. I'm blessed. I feel blessed. Bottom line is, can't nobody take what's meant to be for you. The leader said, I did say remind them who they are. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I'm saying, Bruce. Bruce said I inspire others through my personal experiences. Absolutely. That's a fact. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. Ain't nothing fabricated. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And that's why it's so easy for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you speak the truth never changes. So you just, you know what I'm saying? You flow with it. You understand what I'm saying? It just comes naturally. It's just a natural reaction just to speak, you know, with the things that you've been through. And believe it or not, man, a lot of people are holding on to stories that can really inspire or help somebody out of a situation, but they won't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever fears they have, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, hopefully, or maybe one day they'll get inspired enough, or get enough courage to step out on faith and put it out there. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are holding on stories that some people are just trapped. If they heard if they heard some of y'all stories, I'm sure it would help them be able to lift that brick off their back. You know what I'm saying? To get from under that rock. Mel said, sometimes sharing your story or learning or about someone who had it tough and made it through will motivate them, lets them know they can do it too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. And that's the reason why I share my story. That's the reason why I talk about the things that I've been through, because some people don't have that voice to do it. They don't have that encouragement to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with let me tell you something, man. It's nothing wrong with going through things. The problem lies when you stay in those things that you're going through instead of trying to figure out solutions and resolutions on how to get to a better space. You can't stay in it. It's okay. We all go through things, man. We all go through things. The fact of the matter is the strong ones figure out how to get through them. I would never get it. If I stepped in quicksand, I'm not gonna just stay there and wait till it swallows me up and just say, hell, I'm gonna die and just sit there and brace myself. I'm not just gonna sit there in the quicksand like this and just keep going lower and lower and lower. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of that. And that's the whole thing. You can't stay stuck in it. You got to figure out how to get out of that shit. Montoya said, even if you reach one person, it's a plus. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You can't get through to everyone, but that one will greatly appreciate it. And you know what, Montoya? Now, see what I'm saying? And now I was just thinking about shutting this shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because the people are not coming in for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. You're entitled to do what you want. And I was thinking about just shutting it down. Even today, I was thinking like, you know what? I'm not even going to do that shit, man. Nobody, people are not gravitating towards it. It's not moving the way that I thought it would move in the first place. I was like, no, I'm not even going to do this shit no more. But Montoya, I swear to God, you just gave me the motivation that I needed to say, you know what? One person is enough. If I can get one person and I can motivate one person, I can help one person, the hell with everybody else. And no disrespect to nobody else. I'm just saying, like, that's good for me. That's good for me. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for that, baby. I do. I thank you for that. Well, she also said, I'm sure a lot of people take your words of advice and use it. Just because you don't always know doesn't mean no one's listening. Absolutely. But, when you it gets, I don't know, I guess disappointing. Like I said, when you have expectations on things, you know what I'm saying, and it don't go the way you want it to go. I do understand too that everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I get in my little funk, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I said, your leader, some people, we all need somebody. Because even the greatest minds, and you seem to be a very intelligent woman, you know what I'm saying? Just as a lot of you other women on here. But you seem to be a very intelligent woman, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm a very intelligent man, and I understand that I need other people sometimes to help me see things that I probably necessarily wouldn't see if I just sat back and try to figure it out on my own. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say that. Your leader said, if you're going to encourage a person, you got to motivational speak them to the point that when the conversation is over, they walk away feeling like they're on top of the world. Oh, yeah, I was tripping. They think I got this. Or I was tripping. They think I got this. Yeah, exactly. And you spin that shit around and you do that 180 and you head back in the right direction. You know what I mean? That's like going on an interview and you see people, you see all these, these other people, and you see people that's going for the same job, and you get down on yourself. That person ain't got no more than you got. Why would you ever think that somebody got more than what you got, or somebody's better at anything than you are? I don't think nobody better than me, greater than me, than nothing I do. Nothing. Now, is that the truth? Or is that a fact? Probably not. Probably people way greater than everything, a lot of shit that I do. But in my mind, ain't nobody greater than me. You start putting people ahead of you and thinking people are more better than you at what you do, you lost. You lost. And if people start doing the things that you do, reinvent yourself. Do something, switch it up on their ass. Do it different. You know what I'm saying? Montoya said, you won't learn if you don't go through stuff. Absolutely not. You've been around me too long. Listen to you, baby. Bruce said, my personal stories is why I decided to become a social worker. Oh, you a social worker? I'm looking to get into that field. I'm definitely looking to get into that field, Bruce. Counseling, though. I'm about to go back to school for counseling, man. I really need to stop playing with that, but I had a lot of stuff going on. So now that all that's, got to go back to New York again next month. Once that's over with, you know what I'm saying, I take care of that. You know what I'm saying? I can get, you know what I'm saying, get back on track with things I need to do. Mel said, I try to motivate others by not letting them speak negative about themselves and encourage them that there's always a way to make it out, even if I can help them in the smallest way. I try to be because I want to see others do well. Absolutely. Montoya said, that's awesome, Bruce. Kimberly said, I remind them all the things that they have already made it through and speak positivity that anything is possible. They have what it takes, and I'll be there for them when they need me. When they need me. I have a close friend who goes through this, and I pick up that phone and check on her regularly. She's witnessed my struggles and accomplishments, but I don't bring it up because sometimes it makes her feel worse. Your leader said, nah, man, don't shut it down. Living room. Yeah. That's you. Montoya she just gave me the words that I need to hear, and now you just confirmed it as well. Joe, what up, Joe? I see you, and you just confirmed it as well. Your leader, I appreciate that. Vanetta said facts. Your leader said sometimes the universe may want to see how fast you'll give up, so it will hand you some down periods. Montoya said shutting it down is not the way to go. Just sit back and think of ways to do things differently. Kimberly said, you can't shut it down. You're doing good. Justice for people out here. You never know how your words help. Mel says some of the best things blew up just from a few people being involved, and everything takes time, so I'm glad you didn't decide to shut it down. Your leader said it's all a test. Montoya said, don't let the devil try to take what you have. Learn to defeat him. Your leader said, I can't believe you suggested shutting down. Nah, I wasn't going to shut it down. I was going to shut it down. Let me stop lying. I was trying to figure out a way to get around that bullshit I just said. You know what I mean? So like I said, sometimes I got to smack shit out of myself. Sometimes reality hits, you know what I'm saying? And you just feel like, you know what I mean? Let me, I'm going to tell you something for real. You don't know how many times I just sat back at times. What we in, the fourth, fifth month now? I stopped counting the months now. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't know how many times I just sat back and I was just like, damn, it's almost 9:00. I gotta go, do this. Let me go do this show. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't even feel like doing this shit. I should just cancel. You understand what I'm saying? But then something inside of me was just like, you know what? No, go do. And the funny thing is, those wound up being my best shows. Word, those wound up being my best shows. Your leader said, I look forward to tuning in. Real talk with real people. Vanessa said, I encourage people even when I'm feeling discouraged. Regular thing for me. Mel said, this week is actually an anniversary. What anniversary? I don't even know where we at. What anniversary is it, Mel? They got to be like the fourth month, I guess. Vanetta said, and I'll be late because I'm at work. Nah, that's cool, Vanetta. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate each and everybody that tune in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But yeah, we came to the end of this one. You know what I'm saying? We came to the end of this one. I, Montoya said, yeah, I thought so, Mel. The fourth month. Montoya said, just remember, we all are human and everyone have a life. Sometimes that may be preventing them at that time. Just think positive about it. I'm good, man. I'm good. I shook it off. I shook it off. I'm back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not perfect. Nobody on God green earth is perfect. You know what I mean? We all have flaws, you know what I'm saying? And when I say flaw, I don't necessarily mean that you have an issue within yourself or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean that you may not realize that, you a lot of times we don't realize the power that we possess. And when I say power, I don't mean like I got power over anybody or anybody has power over me. I don't mean it like that. I mean the influence that you give off to people. You know what I'm saying? Just being yourself, being a regular person and doing the things that you do. You understand what I'm saying? You don't realize the power that you don't realize that energy and that positivity is contagious. When you put that out in the atmosphere and you put that around the people that you around or the people that you come in contact with, it spreads. It spreads because if I make your day, you in turn is going to go make somebody else's day. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're not always in the same areas. If I touch you in a way, you know what I'm saying, that day or that morning, I speak something positive to you, you're going to go to work and you're going to go speak some positive to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? And they're going to speak some positive because you lift it. This is how you uplift each other. This is how you build each other. Y'all just helped me out of a situation. You know what I mean? I wasn't in the best mood. You understand what I'm saying? I really wasn't. I was contemplating about doing this again tonight, like I said. You know what I mean? But I'm good now. I'm good. Or Vanetta said, well, you have a lot of wisdom. I appreciate that, Vanetta. Kimberly said, I look forward to this every night. I'm at work, so it's hard for me to interact and converse, but I always get something out of it. I appreciate that. We come to the end of this show, man. I just want to say thank you, ladies, for joining, you know what I mean, and stepping in and Montoya, thank you for helping me, you know what I'm saying, through a situation. You understand what I'm saying? For always being there. Let me say that. For always being there for me. I appreciate you, baby. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we come to the end of the show. Y'all know how I go. You know what I mean? I'm back. From my heart to yours, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me, man. And the inspiration that y'all gave me and the inspiration that y'all may have given somebody else is a blessing. You know what I mean? Your leader, thank you for those words. You know what I mean? Vanetta, thank you for those words. Kimberly, thank you for those words. Mel, thank you for those words. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to strive for greatness and we're going to continue to be great. Nothing going to stop. Or Vanetta said, not only that, God sends people to walk through life with. Your leader said, Vanetta, we have, haven't we? Montoya said, we just need people to invite others and share every day, even if it's not an appealing topic, to you someone may be enjoying it. So everyone share. Let me re-say that. Let me say that again because I didn't say it. Montoya said it. Somebody else said it. We just need people to invite others and share every day. It's nothing to hit the share button and share to other people. It's nothing to do that. Just hit share and just go about your business. Continue with the show like you've been doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate that. I thank you, your leader. Your leader said, good show. Vanetta said, exit. Oh, exactly. You threw me off with that shit, Vanetta. That was real clever. Vanetta said, you are very motivating. Don't stop now. I'm not going to stop. Mel said, good convo. Good night, all. Montoya said, good night, all. Bruce said, thanks. We appreciate you, too. I appreciate that, bro. Y'all have a good night, man. God willing, be back here tomorrow, man. It ain't going to stop. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.